Good evening, everyone. Just one game in high school hockey tonight. Let's go to the Negaunee Ice Arena where the Miners were taking on the Houghton Gremlins. Tied at 1 after 1. Tyler Ryuta in the Negaunee net stopped 19 shots in the first period. 20 minus 1 is 19 to the second. Riley McKay ahead to Connor Hannon. We have to slow this down just a little bit because Hannon is going to hit the post. It's going to bounce off Ryuta's back. He is able to keep it out of the net. After the next faceoff, though, Mr. Hannon is at it again, and this time he would not be denied on the backhand. Gremlins up 2-1 at 9:02. A short time later, Jonathan Bostwick gets cut off in the corner, but Luke Hadia gets the free ice right in on net, and he scores at 12:38. It's 3-1. Bostwick would score in the third period, and despite 61 saves from Tyler Ryuta, Houghton went on to win by the count of 6-1. The Ishpeming Hematites might look like the proverbial David against Detroit Loyola's Goliath in the Division VII high school football final Saturday. Ishpeming traveled to the Superior Dome this afternoon to work on strategy and how to contain Loyola's best lineman, Malik McDowell.
If he goes here, okay, now we got here or there. All right.
The Hematites will use different alignments on McDowell and his Bulldogs teammates in order to run the football and set up the pass. And I'm not using this David and Goliath stuff lightly. Coach Jeff Olson talks about McDowell and friends.
Division VII Player of the Year, 6'7", 290 pounds, and being recruited, got scholarship offers from Big Ten, Michigan, Michigan State, Ohio State. Nick Saban from Alabama's been up looking at him. And we saw him on tape at a Big Man's Elite Camp, and he's the real deal. But he's not the only one. You know, you look at their other tackle, who's almost just as good. He's 6'6", 285 pounds, and then they got another 6'5", 275 pounder. So they're huge up front.
And the run is going to be so important. We're just going to have to get our blocks and keeping possession of the ball because we do not want them to have it. Even though our defense has been playing great, but it just wouldn't be good for them to have the ball more than us.
We're learning a lot. You know, it's a learning day here at the Dome, and you know, we're just going to hit them at angles and just go from there.
Kickoff Saturday morning from Ford Field is set for 10 a.m. You can see the game on Fox Sports Detroit, and we'll have highlights on your Saturday late news. Congratulations go to the following players who made the Associated Press All-State football team in Division 7 and 8. North Dickinson coach Joe Redinger is on the first team along with St. Ignace linebacker Joe Ostman. Ishpeming's Brad Wootke is a special mention at lineman, and Detroit Loyola had two first-teamers, Mr. McDowell and Keemon Gabriel, a running back who goes nearly 220 pounds. In the honorable mention department, North Dickinson had three players, lineman Dylan Dario and lineman Dominic Christian on defense for Dominic, and Cody Berg at defensive back. Also with honorable mention, Stevenson quarterback Austin Grinsteiner, Ishpeming linebacker R.J. Poirier, and St. Ignace defensive back Curtis St. Louis. Basketball, the NMU women entertaining Finlandia, and no one wants to guard Lauren Gruber, so Lauren says, I'll just shoot and put it in. She had 10. It gave NMU a 12-2 lead, and pretty much for all practical intent and purposes, the game was really over. It was Courtney Lemon getting the basket here and the foul. She had 8. Sarah Miller chipped in with 9, getting this basket on the drive in the lane and the jumper. Gwyn's Emma Cole will get the basket from Negaunee's Paige Yoho here. It was 38-7 NMU at the half. It did not get any better. The Wildcats won easily, 78-21. Michigan Tech men, a winner over Bemidji State, 86-59. The Huskies hit their first 9 shots. Allie Hayter, 35 points and 8 rebounds. Superior Central's Jordan Chartier led the Huskies with 5 assists in 16 minutes. The Upper Peninsula gets some recognition. I hate to say it, the Upper Peninsula is still behind the Lower Peninsula in terms of volleyball development. In Class C, Calumet Libero Tara Urkla received honorable mention. In Class D, Forest Park had 3 players receive recognition. Lexi Gussert, second team at middle hitter. Gina Graff, a defense specialist, was honorable mention, along with outside hitter Mandy Donnell. Lakeland and Hubble with 2 honorable mentions, Mandy Peralt and Brittany Kissel, both middle hitters. Brimley's Tabitha Graham at outside hitter, and Dominique Tremblay, Libero of Rudyard, also getting honorable mention. Don't forget, all kinds of information is available on our website at uppermichigansource.com. Bark River native and Michigan Tech graduate Greg Ives has been named crew chief for JR Motorsports and driver Regan Smith for the Nationwide Series next year. He had been with Jimmy Johnson as the race engineer and part of that 5 championships in a row on the NASCAR side.
Great job. All
Yes.
right. Thanks, Mike.